Sometimes, it's not the shouting, the arguments, or even the silence that tells you your partner doesn't love you anymore. It's the little shifts that creep in slowly until one day you realize the warmth you once felt is gone. The hardest part is that many people convince themselves nothing is wrong, because admitting the truth hurts more than living the lie. But here's the reality. If your partner doesn't love you, their actions will eventually reveal it. In today's video, I'm going to break down 10 subtle but powerful signs that your partner doesn't love you, even if you've been convincing yourself otherwise. And trust me, if you notice more than a couple of these signs, it's time to stop ignoring the red flags and start facing reality. Number 1. They stop prioritizing you. When someone loves you, you don't have to fight for a spot in their life. You just have it. But when the love fades, so does the effort. Suddenly, work, friends, hobbies, or even random distractions become more important than spending time with you. Plans get canceled, texts go unanswered, and excuses start piling up. The truth is, when someone loves you, they'll find time for you, even on their busiest days. If your partner used to make you feel like a priority, but now treats you like an afterthought, that shift speaks volumes. Love isn't just about words. It's about showing up, consistently. And if they've stopped showing up for you, it's not by accident. It's because their heart isn't in it anymore. Ask yourself, are you being valued? Or are you being sidelined? Number 2, conversations become shallow or forced. Communication is the lifeline of any relationship. When love is strong, conversations flow effortlessly. You share your dreams, fears, and even the smallest details of your day. But when the love starts fading, those conversations dry up. Suddenly, everything feels like a chore. Instead of deep talks, you're left with small talk. Instead of, "How was your day?" turning into a 20-minute chat, it becomes a one-word response like, "Fine." Worse, sometimes you feel like you're talking to a stranger who's just waiting for the conversation to end. If every interaction feels forced, or if they seem disinterested when you're talking, it's a clear sign their emotional investment is gone. A partner who loves you will want to hear your voice, your thoughts, your heart. But when that curiosity disappears, it often means their feelings have too. Number 3, physical intimacy fades. Love has a language, and one of its strongest dialects is physical connection. Whether it's holding hands, hugging, kissing, or being intimate, touch is how couples silently say, "I love you." But when a partner stops loving you, one of the first places you'll feel it is in their touch, or the lack of it. They might avoid closeness, turn away in bed, or make excuses to dodge intimacy. It's not just about sex, it's about affection. Even small gestures like brushing against you in the kitchen or leaning on your shoulder while watching TV disappear. And while physical intimacy can naturally ebb and flow in long-term relationships, a complete or consistent lack of it usually means something deeper: emotional distance. When love fades, the desire to connect physically often fades right along with it. Number 4, they avoid future plans with you. When someone loves you, they see you in their future. It's not just about today. It's about tomorrow, next month, and the years to come. They'll talk about trips you could take together, places you'll live, or dreams you'll chase side by side. But when love starts to fade, the future conversations dry up. Suddenly, every plan is short-term. Instead of, "We should do this next year," it becomes, "Let's just see how it goes." They may even avoid conversations about commitment altogether. If your partner dodges any talk about the future, or worse, seems uncomfortable when you bring it up, it's often because they don't picture you in theirs. And that's a painful reality to accept. A partner in love will plan with you. A partner out of love will plan without you. Number 5, they no longer support your dreams. When love is present, your partner becomes your biggest cheerleader. They believe in your dreams, push you to grow, and celebrate every victory as if it were their own. But when the love fades, so does that support. Instead of encouraging you, they might dismiss your goals, criticize your ambitions, or show little to no interest in what excites you. Suddenly, the person who once inspired you now makes you feel like your dreams are a burden. That lack of support is a silent but devastating form of emotional withdrawal. Love uplifts, it doesn't tear down. And if your partner no longer invests in your growth, it's not just about your dreams, it's about their feelings. Someone who truly loves you will always want to see you shine, not dim your light. Number 6, they get easily irritated with you. When someone is in love, they naturally give you grace. They overlook the little flaws, quirks, and habits because their affection outweighs the annoyance. But when the love fades, even the smallest things suddenly become a problem. Maybe the way you laugh, the way you chew, or even just how you ask a simple question sets them off. They seem constantly irritated, snapping at you over things that never used to matter. This isn't really about your actions, it's about their feelings. Their patience has run out, not because you've changed, but because their love has. If you feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells to avoid upsetting them, it's a painful but clear sign. They no longer see you through the lens of love, but through the lens of frustration. Number 7. They stop making efforts to fix problems. Every couple faces conflict. It's normal. But what separates couples who last from those who don't is the willingness to resolve issues. When someone loves you, they'll fight for the relationship, not just in it. They'll want to talk things out, find compromises, and rebuild after disagreements. But when love is gone, the effort disappears. Suddenly, arguments end with silence, avoidance, or the dreaded, "I don't care anymore." They stop trying to make things work because, deep down, they don't see a future worth saving. And here's the truth. Indifference is worse than anger. Anger still shows they care. Indifference means they've emotionally checked out. If your partner doesn't try to mend what's broken, it's because they no longer see the relationship as something worth holding on to. Number 8. They spend more time away from you. In the early days of love, couples can't get enough of each other. But when love fades, the opposite happens. They'll do anything to avoid spending time with you. Suddenly, they're always working late, hanging out with friends, or glued to their phone. You feel the distance not just physically, but emotionally. Even when they're in the same room, they feel absent, detached, and uninterested. Love naturally pulls two people closer. The absence of it pushes them apart. If your partner consistently chooses to invest their time everywhere except with you, that's not by mistake. It's a reflection of where their heart truly is. Time is the most valuable thing we have, and when someone stops giving you theirs, they're sending a message louder than words. Number 9. They stop saying, "I love you," or say it without meaning. Words matter, but so does the energy behind them. When someone loves you, "I love you" is filled with warmth, consistency, and reassurance. But when that love fades, the words either disappear completely or become mechanical. Empty phrases said out of habit, not emotion. Maybe you notice they don't say it first anymore. Or when they do, it feels forced, rushed, or detached. Love can't be faked for long, because the heart reveals what the lips try to hide. If "I love you" has vanished from your relationship, or worse, if it feels hollow and routine, that's a serious sign that the bond has weakened. True love is expressed naturally. When it starts to feel like an obligation, it usually means the feeling behind it is gone. Number 10. You feel alone in the relationship. This is perhaps the biggest sign of all. Love is supposed to feel like partnership, like having someone in your corner through life's ups and downs. But when the love disappears, you start to feel alone, even while being with them. You feel unsupported, unseen, and emotionally disconnected. It's like you're doing all the heavy lifting in the relationship while they're just there. And here's the thing. Your intuition rarely lies. If you feel unloved, unwanted, or unappreciated, it's usually because you are. Relationships are meant to add to your life, not drain it. If your partner makes you feel lonelier than being single, then it's not love anymore. It's just attachment. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is to walk away and give yourself the chance to find the love you deserve. So if you notice several of these signs in your relationship, don't ignore them. Love doesn't just disappear overnight. It fades slowly through neglect, indifference, and lack of effort. And while it's painful to face, knowing the truth gives you the power to make the right decision for your happiness and future. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Listen, love is supposed to feel like connection, support, and partnership, not confusion and loneliness. If you're seeing these signs, don't sweep them under the rug. Pay attention to your intuition, because it rarely lies. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever been in a relationship where you realized your partner didn't truly love you? What signs stood out to you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who might need it, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more raw, unfiltered relationship advice. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!